Okay, welcome back to Farmbiz with Markay. Today make these birds 20 days. They are in their day 20 right now. So now the next thing I'm supposed to do, maybe by tomorrow or next, is to sort them into various sizes, into 2 different sizes to be precise. So those fast growing ones, I'm going to sort them to another pen and then leave other ones here. That was what I promised, and it's what I'm going to do by tomorrow, because the sizes, they are massive already. Because as at yesterday, when I weighed some of them, some were already giving me 1.3 kg, 1.2 kg as at day 19 yesterday. I can tell you these birds are really giving me joy because of how I'm seeing them. So remember, at week 5, that's 5 weeks of that's 35 days or 37 days, we'll be disposing all of them. So this is where we are today. As at yesterday, day 19, we lost one. We had one mortality. So it's been so wonderful. Now the stage they are now is the stage they are really eating well, because as at today, they started consuming close to one full bag of 25 kilograms. So that's what I'm giving them. Remember, you don't need to economize feed for them. If you want to achieve this same result that I'm having right now, you should not measure feed for them. Let them eat. So let them eat, because broilers are feed converting machine, because they convert your feed to flesh within the shortest time. That is what they are designed for. It's like they know, okay, their lifespan is short, so let them eat the as much as they can eat, and then convert that feed to flesh for you, for the farmer. So that is why you see them consuming so much. Now, when you observe, it's not that they don't have enough space, because the weather has been cold all day, so they are like huddled together, sort of. It's not that the space is too small for them, but however, I'm going to be sorting them so that I will know, okay, this is the number of those hefty ones that I have, and these are the other ones that are not that big that I also have. So that's the essence of me sorting them. Then feed both set properly, so that they can come off weight by that week 5. So that is my aim. So I'll be disposing them off. Now this bird drinker has been helpful, though it requires much maintenance as compared to the nipple drinkers, because I have to wash that bird drinkers at least 2 times daily, 2-3 times daily, as soon as I observe that they've messed it up with feed. Because as they drink, some of the feed from their mouth fall into the bird drinker. So when I observe that it's being messed up, so I go there, remove the water, clean it up, and then fresh water will drop in, and you see them rushing to drink. So that is somehow compared to nipple drinker, it's a little bit labor intensive compared to nipple drinkers, but they drink more in that bird drinker compared to the nipple drinkers. In all, both of them are good. And I'll be making use of both in this pen. Now today is day 21 since we stocked this our of 308. Now these birds, when I look at them, their growth rate is really amazing. Now, as at a few days back, when I weighed some of them, I was already getting 1.3 kg. Now I know when I weigh some of them now, I'm going to get close to like 1.4, if not 1.5 kg. At this day 21. Now these birds are really doing well, because based on what I'm seeing, the space I created for them like 3 days ago is not enough anymore, because they've outgrown that space. So what I'll be doing, which is the next thing I'll be doing, is sorting. I'm going to sort the bigger ones to a separate pen, and then leave the other ones here, and then feed. Though after separating them, I don't need to just maybe I will not be providing lesser feed to the bigger ones. No, I still need to feed all of them very well. Right now we are in our week 3. We'll be moving into week 4 by tomorrow. Now they are still on anti-CROD medication. I started that 2 days ago. Now, when you want to apply your anti-CROD, that is a medication you give to take care of crude respiratory disease. Now, you don't need to wait until you start experiencing CROD before treating them. No, you always try to prevent. Don't try to treat, prevent. so that it doesn't occur. Now, it's not that we're having issue with CROD before giving that medication, because the medication chart we are using says we should give that anti-CROD medication on that day. So we started. So we are going to give for 3 days. Today is day 2 since we started it. Now by tomorrow we are going to stop it. So they will not be on plain water before coming to give them the 3rd dose of vaccine. Now you can see these birds. So now I brought this down a little because of one of the birds, because I'm having slight challenge with that bird so that it can drink properly. So this is it. Now I'll be expanding it to the other side. So I'm going to do that. Remember I said you need to frequently change the litters, that is the sawdust we are using right now, because the season we are is rainy season, is cold. So it's very easy to get the litters wet as quickly as possible. So what I do, especially around where the bird drinkers are, you know, as they drink, you always see some water around the floor, around that bird drinker. So what I do on a daily basis, I go there, pack the litters around that place, and then replace it, because the other part of the pen, the litters, is not messed up, so I don't need to replace it after 3-4 days that I replace it. So I don't need to change it. So what I do, I pack around that bird drinkers and then replace it, because that around that bird drinker is always messed up, because as they sip water from the bird drinkers, you see some will drop on the floor around that area. So I need to pack it to avoid the spread of coccidiosis. So that's how I take care of my pen. Now you need to do this, because if you don't create time for such maintenance, you may not get the result you are looking for, and the disease might be prevalent in your pen, and we don't want that. So that's why you see me on a daily basis. I maintain the bird drinkers. On a daily basis, I look around that bird drinkers, where that bird drinkers is, and then remove the litters. If I observe that it's wet, remove it and then replace it with another one. So that's what I do. Now the weather somehow has been very fair to us. What do I mean by the weather being fair to us? Because now the stage they are now, we ought to be lifting the feet off the floor, especially as from 11 a.m. when the sun is getting hotter. Now, but almost all through the day, you may not observe any sun. Or even if the sun comes up, it won't even shine up to like 5 minutes. So we leave the feed for them 24/7. But however, we always have somebody at home, so that when we observe that the sun is getting scorchy, we have to lift up the feed from the floor. That's one of the ways we take care of heat stress for them, because when the weather is hot and they are still eating, we are inviting trouble. So we need to just lift up feed then, and then let them be on cool water, preferably with multivitamins that contains electrolyte, yes, and amino acid we put in the water for them during those sunny days. But for this batch, we've not experienced any of such, so that we are still observing them closely, so that when the sun comes out and it's very hot, we remove the feed from the floor. Otherwise, we leave the feed for them 24/7, because remember, our aim is to achieve that maximum weight as quickly as possible. And how would they get that maximum weight? Is by eating. After you observe them, after they eat for some time, some will go and rest for some time. After a while, you see them again. That's how they are. It's not that, okay, they eat continuously, they don't rest. On their own, after they observe that their crop is filled, they rest a while, drink, rest. After some time, you see them coming back to the feed. So that's why we don't restrict feed for them during this period. Even if we observe that the weather is still as cool as this at week 4, week 5, we are going to leave the feed for them all through those periods, so that we see what we are going to achieve as the weight. Remember, they are still on starter feed. It's not yet time for us to move to finisher. Though by day 26, 27, we should switch to finisher. So I'll be showing you how to switch to finisher feed when we get there. Though there is a video in my channel that shows you how to switch from starter feed to finisher feed. Now, we will not be making use of starter all through this production. No. Number one, for the sake of cost, we will not do that, number one. But if we continue like that, it's not going to give us the weight we want. So we need to switch to finisher to achieve that weight. So this is where we are. Thank you so much for following this video up since day one to this level right now. I want to appreciate you. Thank you so much. You've done a whole lot for me. Thank you. But in case you want to know how to do this, these birds are really impressive, and I want to know how to do them from day one to week 5, week 6 till disposal. Just go to my channel. There are videos there starting from preparing the brooder, chicks arrival, what you need to do and what you don't need to do. They are all there. If you follow the procedures, the steps we itemize there, you will achieve even a better result, because the pen I'm using is this side is not open side. This side is not open. I just have about 3 sides open. But if you have your side with 4 sides open, my dear, the ventilation will be very impressive. So this is it. If you find this video helpful, kindly do well to hit the subscribe button, like and comment in the comment section below, as this will do a whole lot for us in helping us to grow our channel and reach a larger audience. Thank you so much.